What is up, YouTube? It is the creator of Quacky Duck here, Jacob Williams, and I'm here to do a Quacky Duck Q&A. So let's answer some questions. The first question comes from Adeline Pep on Instagram. She asks, is Huggy Snuggy the toughest character? And if you don't think so, who do you think is the toughest? Adeline, first off, provides voice of Alex the Glover throughout episodes 2 to... can't say when it stops, but she was one of the first voice actors I asked to be in the show. But let's answer her question. So I think every character has at least one moment they can consider as tough. For a lot of characters, it's going to be tough in episode 4. But yeah, every character has one moment where they can be considered tough. Owen Murph on Instagram, who is the voice actor of Puffy the Pufferfish, who had one canonical appearance, asks, do you hate Connor, aka the voice of Mick the Megalodon? Connor's great. I was just trying to make it seem like I hated him or something. Connor's a great guy. Yeah, I don't hate anybody in this cast, and everybody in this cast brings something new to the table. That Allison34, who's not in the show directly but is a fan of the show, asks, how did you start making videos and what editing app do you use? I can get the second part out of the way really fast. I use Flip-A-Clip for the animations and CapCut for the keyframes. And then for the 3D scenes, I use Gary's Mod with, of course, a bunch of add-ons. Shout out
Stargate. Stargate is the best thing for making the Nexus Cradles work. Nobody's gonna ask about the Nexus Cradles, but that's how they work. Stargate G1 mods.
Sorry. I started making videos just out of a desire to be creative and make things. I've always had a fascination with movies. You can tell from my room. I've always just loved animation and movies and Disney. So when I saw Luca, I saw in the corner of Julia's room, they have a little Donald Duck plush in the corner, and I saw that and I took it. And I've made so much stuff because of it. Yeah, I made this for an art project. Next we're gonna go into some of the TikTok questions I got asked. The Great Papyrus asks, when is Gray getting added to Quacky Duck? So Gray is a webcomic character created by the Great Papyrus. Shout out you. Gray, soon. Can't say when yet, but soon. Viv with the unicorn emoji on TikTok asks, where do you get your motivation to create stuff? Like I said with Allison's question, I get a lot of my motivation from what I like, whether that be Monsters Inc., X-Men, BFDI, Marvel in general, musical theater. There's so much stuff in my life that has creativity and imagination and everything in it, and it's amazing, and that's where I get my motivation. It's because I want something like that. I want to have something that someone can say like, I love this, it's so creative. I want something like that. That's my motivation to keep going. And also, just thinking about, there might be only like 50 views on this video, or 25, but that means there's 25 people who saw this and watched it. So that is why I do what I do. Now we're gonna do some questions that I got on messages from people in the cast who don't have social media to communicate, or they just wanted to say it over text. First off, we have Charlie, who is playing an unnamed character, because I don't want to say who it is, in Quacky Duck Origins Chapter 4. He asks, where did I come up with the name Quacky Duck? So this channel originally went through a bunch of names. It was like Puppy Magic Studios, and then Monsters Gaming, and then Quackish. So then, as I said with the Luca thing, I just took the thing Quack, and I was like, Quacky
Duck.
So, yeah, that's how the name Quacky Duck came to be. Ellie, another person from the cast who has not appeared in the show yet, asks, what is my favorite part of making the show? And if I have to be honest, my favorite part of the show is getting those voice lines from the people who are in the show, because I get to see how did they interpret the scene I wrote. Because like in my mind, I have an idea of like how I think they'll say it, but then sometimes they'll just blow me, like they'll blow my mind. with their performance. So that's always fun to see when I'm working on the show. Next, we're gonna go on to YouTube. We have Chagnosis, who asks, KDB cool or Sokka not cool? This is about soccer, I'm guessing. I asked him before I did the Q&A. He said to choose KDB. So I'm gonna say KDB. And last but not least, we have Derpy445. The man, the myth, the legend, he voices so many characters in the show. Creeper, Screaming Guy number 2, Derpy, Spencer, Van. He asks, who is your favorite character to write for and why? I have 4. 2 of them I voice, 2 of them I don't. So for the first off, Darkest, obviously, he's the main character. Quackerson, I can add the stuff from the original timeline into the new stuff, so it gives me a lot of variety on what I want to do. And for the other 2, I'm gonna have to give it to Aqua and Quacklin. I just know whenever I write scripts for new episodes, whenever I write a big, long monologue for Aqua's voice actor to say, I know it's gonna be good. Because Aqua's voice actress is really, really talented. So whenever, I get so excited because I know she's just gonna do a great job with it. And same with Quacklin's voice actor, who's my sister, actually. I just know she's gonna put so much emotion and everything into her performance, like this is something that's going on live TV. Well, it could be, but that's not the point. So, those are the questions for the Quacky Duck Q&A. If I get more after this video is published, I am going to do a part 2, but that depends on if people want it or not. Quacky Duck Cat, thank you so much for watching, weirdos and freaks. Catch you guys later. Bye.